All right guys, it is day 2 right now and we are outside. It is Halloween day, so we have little to no time to finish this. Last year it took me about 24 hours to work on, and this year I'm gonna be at maybe 10 hours total when all is said and done. So I think we can do it. I think I've learned from last year. I think I have mastered this craft, and every year it's going to change a little bit. So we have our framing set up here. I did spend about 4 more hours, no, like 2 more hours last night putting everything together in the freezing cold. It is 57 degrees as our high today. Yesterday was 45, so it's gonna be warmer. It actually feels a bit warmer in the sun right now. And we're gonna be setting up. So I'm gonna show you guys a path that we're building this. And then from there, you guys can kind of anticipate what we're gonna do. So I do wanna show you guys just kind of the full inside before we start setting it up. So this is the entrance. You walk in this way and it kind of goes low. So then you go low, and then you turn this way and you're still low. And then you kind of come into this massive room, right? So one of the thoughts was my daughter wanted to set up a little table here and do fortune readings or kind of the haunted mansion feel where there's a little fortune area. So you go here, you duck again. This is just white duct tape. And then you're still low, and then you're up. And then you come out here, you come through here, you get the candy. We're gonna be right here handing out candy kind of in this area. So they can either leave through the grass or leave out this way. Our neighbors are actually building a haunted house right now as well. So we have dual haunted houses in our little neighborhood, guys. And if you remember from my video last year, the reason we're doing this is kids were not showing up. We had maybe 20 to 40 kids get candy, and like some of them would just double up. So I counted them as 2. But we had no kids, so last year we doubled it up. This year people know we're doing it. We've been putting stuff on the Nextdoor app, on Facebook, and let everybody know that we're here. So I'm gonna keep going and building. Right now we're gonna be putting everything inside first before we put our tarp on or our bag, because if you do that, then you're walking all around and messing things up. So we're gonna set everything up. I have zip ties to hang things from the top, from the sides, on the tables, and we're gonna just decorate and do everything. So I'll show you guys that. We'll rock it out, and we'll keep this going. It is about 9:30 in the morning. Kids are at school, so we're gonna start working on this right now. Okay guys, we're making really good time right now. Oh, is this on? Cool. All right guys, we're making really good time right now. We pretty much got everything set up. Sadly, a couple of the animatronics that we bought last year from Spirit on the closing day aren't working. They worked at the store, now they don't work. Changed out batteries, did whatever we could, it's not working. So what we have going on right now is we are going to be putting on the black tarp. We got a bunch of the stuff inside. The goal was to get a bunch of stuff inside so that we don't have to walk through it every time, but I might cut some secret slits and holes so we can get in and out if we need to. And all you gotta do is cut the tarp down, the black plastic, and then take zip ties and kind of close them up or do whatever on the top bottom, that way you can kind of sneak through. So we're gonna put the tarp on, and I gotta tell you guys, this is a part that I dread the most of building this house, because it's hard. You have to set it up, line it up, and then start tying everything together. So I do have those clamps that I'm using for these that I got on Amazon. They're 1/2 inch. They make them all different sizes. So they just, bag goes on, you clamp it in, and I might do that for the end stuff, but we're pretty much gonna zip tie everything together. So I'm gonna film a little bit for you guys to see how we do that, and it'll look cool in a time lapse. Let's go.
Alright guys, so obviously the audio is not matching right now. For some reason, the audio didn't record. So on this part of the video, I'm actually just walking you guys through the little camel light thing that I had built, the frame. I'm telling you guys how I zip tied everything together, all the plastic that goes around. It was actually fairly easy, but one mistake I made was I put the frame and I attached it with zip ties to the other frame, the PVC piping. And what that did was it made it harder for me to actually put the black plastic on. What I eventually did was cut the wire, cut the zip ties, so I could actually make this part go all the way straight down, and it made it a lot easier for me. So as we kind of go through, you'll see some more of the decor that we have built, everything that's kind of starting to get put together. Everything's running pretty smoothly here. Here's a few wide shots. We're gonna go check out the neighbor's house right now. And they had 2 frames put together with the space in between right there. That way it made it just a little bit longer, about 6 feet longer. And this right here is little Jetson, who is just kind of scoping everything out with mom. And he likes to say the word bad guy whenever he sees something scary. So you'll see him kind of mouth bad guy right there. So anytime you see something scary at the Halloween store, he'll say bad guy. And that'll kind of record bad guy. And I'm taking you guys back to the house. I'm not really sure what I'm saying at this point, but just talking to the peeps. Lots of trucks, matching Tundras, and overall the build's going pretty smooth. Everything's working out great. So I'm very excited. It's big, it's huge, and it's going pretty good for what we have going on.
Guys, we have about 2 hours left until Halloween kind of starts. So what I'm doing is I'm actually building some stands for some mannequins. So here's what we're using. We're using, oh my God, why is this so pretty? Okay, cool. So we're using extra PVC that I have here. 2 foot elbow, 1 foot elbow, 2 foot, so you're making a rectangle. Elbow, and then 1 foot again, matched by another elbow over here. Now, this becomes a stand, right? So we have this right here, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut just a spot in the middle, halfway, wherever. Try to do even numbers so you can use this again next year. And then I'm just gonna grab a T, throw a T facing up. So right now you have something like this, right? And then all you got to do is take another PVC, if you'd like, put it right in here, and you have a stand. So you can put a head up here if you want, and then close to drape down. If you even want, you can now make this into a cross and then actually build arms to come out. So put a cross here like we did earlier, put arms, and then maybe arms like this if you want. But you have extra things that you can do. So you can then put, we have these heads that I got over at Savers for the cheap. And I'm just gonna kind of, I don't know, shove it in there. It's harder than I thought. Well, you get the gist. I'm gonna cut a little hole, and we got this thing. Anyways, keep going. So we have about 2 hours left. Total time for this project will be about 14 hours to get everything said and done. Finishing up a few things. We got some spray paint, spray sides. I'll show you guys the end product in a little bit. I'm gonna rush through and get everything done, so I may not talk to you until it's finished. I will do a full walkthrough for you guys, but we're super excited. We're getting there, and the kids are coming home in about an hour, so they'll be able to see everything, and it gets dark around 6. So rushing, making things happen. One thing I do wanna show you guys is these, if I didn't already, these little clips I got are freaking money. They are money. They can hold like 4 layers of plastic. So I just move something and then put it on. That's about it. That's about it. Lindsay's painting stuff in here, some Beware stuff. I have some black paint. My black spray paint's gonna paint kind of the outsides of the PVC. I actually don't really care that the PVC is white. You guys will know that when it gets dark, all the little corners that you see right here that I tried to block the light off of will go completely pitch black. So, I mean, it's nighttime that it's happening, and we have no ambient light outside when it does happen. So this is the main room, second room, and then third room's over here where they come out. So I'll keep you guys updated. Thanks so much for sticking with me. Boom, buddy. Happy Halloween! You excited for Halloween? Boom.
Say pumpkin. Say
Pumpkin?
pumpkin.
You scary? Bad guy? Where's the bad guy?
Oh.
All right, guys, we are done. We are done with this baby. I'm very happy, very excited to be done. And I'm gonna kind of show you guys a tour. So we spent about 15 hours working on this. It's like, what time is it? It is 5 o'clock. Halloween's like around 6, I wanna say, 6 to 8:39. No trick-or-treaters yet, so I feel good about it. But we're there. We're ready to go. We're rocking it out, and I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna do a little walkthrough with you guys into this beautiful thing right here. But let's get a little panning widescape shot for y'all. So this is our outside. It says, "Come in this way." So we decided this year to build a 3-room haunted house with an entrance and an exit. Last year I just did 1 giant room and we went in and out. Took me a long time to set it up, but every year it gets a little bit easier. So let's do a little walkthrough and you guys can check out what it is that makes this thing amazing. Hopefully it's not too dark. I apologize when we get in there, but it's still daylight. Sun's gonna be up for another hour or so. All right, let's do this. Machine. That will be closed. We're gonna have Ryan back here doing fortunes. Oh. Let it go. Stay in school. Wrong way. Don't come. Don't come.
what do you guys think? That was it. So we do have a fog machine that's on I just got this fog machine on Amazon. It's really cool. I'm gonna try to link as much of this as I can in the description below. I am an Amazon affiliate. You guys, it helps me out a ton if you guys go through those links. You don't have to do it, whatever, just make it happen. We have that, it's on a remote control, so I'm actually having it in my pocket and I can just press it. And an option to use the kickstand as well. We have a couple animatronics that we got from Spirit last year that I'm super bummed because they're broken. That little pumpkin thing you saw jump up, broken. The little lady at the beginning that was crawling, she's supposed to like do this jump thing at you, and I was like, oh my God, I'm super soaked. Broken. I don't know how to fix these things, so they're just broken, and that's why Spirit has a don't return a year later clause in their thing. So very excited to get it going. I will film a little bit of people coming in and out. We're gonna move the car. Actually, I think we'll leave the cars where they are. That way people can kind of walk through the cars. But let me know if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns. I'm very excited about this. I'm gonna go get changed. I have a little bit of paint on me. My wife painted the door and I went through and then it happened. So Coachman Hotel in South Lake Tahoe. I'm sorry, but it has a little bit of pink to it now. Very excited to get this going. 2019 Epic. Next year, maybe we'll get bigger. Let me show you guys the neighbors while we're here because they're amazing as well. Chucky. And the last thing I forgot to tell you guys is I do have a Bluetooth speaker. I Spotified circus music. I'm sure you can find it. I don't do anything on Spotify, but I just did Halloween circus music and I have 30 songs in there that's spooky, maybe some clowns talking like, hello little kid, do you want to come and play? Stuff like that. So I'm gonna get set up, I'm gonna get dressed. I'm going all black. I have a Deadpool mask. I have a bunch of masks. I have a Batman mask, a Deadpool mask, but I'm gonna be doing a Deadpool mask. Maybe I should do Batman. I'm also gonna go get some fried chicken. No beer this year, working the carbs, but I'm gonna go get some fried chicken over at Popeyes down the street because that is my tradition now, if you guys follow my videos. Popeyes chicken, I'm gonna be eating as we're here hanging out. So I don't know if I can eat in a Deadpool mask, but like the Batman mask is half, and I could have just been like, I am Batman, I'm gonna eat.